Oh hey, I want to know what this button does. The lamp is turning on at the moment. Little tunes. Will the lamp ever turn on? I hear redstone. I hear pistons. Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? Uber Josh here. I'm uploading a video on my second computer, so hopefully the hissing of the fan doesn't have too much interference. But I'm here to show you on what I do when I get really bored. So here, I'll show you my epic little skin here and my little redstone supplies that I carry around. So I got bored because my internet went out, but my internet was acting up and hardly usable, which I consider pretty much out. So this is what happens when I get bored. So this is what this could be. This is how simple it can be. With just like, what is that, like 6 pieces of redstone? But I got bored, so I created this monstrosity. Because, well, why not? So before I go in and hit the button, let me show you everything it does. You can copy this build, which I doubt anyone will do, because that's a nightmare to copy. So basically, let me just explain it. This goes off, it has all these repeaters to max timer with a command block saying lamp is turning on at the moment, to let people know that it's actually working. A dropper, which has, or did have 2 stacks. There you go. 2 stacks of, really anything actually. And it drops onto this pressure plate, which then powers this redstone line to this redstone torch, which is on, yes, which makes that one off, and that one, oh, makes that one, turns that one on, which makes that one off, which makes that one on, which shoots this dispenser, which 99 times out of 100 I found out, not literally, I'm just guessing, hits this little button, and that button powers this redstone torch to turn off, which means that one turns on, powering this piston, which then turns this redstone line on, which swirls down to here, which then activates this piston, which then activates this piston, and powers this redstone line. And this redstone line is what plays a little tune, and after this last one gets powered, or this last note block gets powered, it goes swirling up the little thing and got bored and made, turns that lamp off, turns that lamp on, swirls all the way up here to this piston, where I believe it does 2 things. The first thing it does is send, actually let me review this one first. It sends a redstone pulse to this dropper, which goes to this line of hoppers, which I'll show you where it goes in a second. And to these pistons, which all activate each other, getting a second little tune here, a few seconds after, or a second or so after that tune goes off. Okay, so back to this redstone line. This had any material, I've just chose polished, whatever that is. Go to this hopper line. It goes all the way through to this dropper. You wonder, how does this dropper turn on? Well, fancy competitors, let me just, there we go. You have to make sure this is in the off position, so like that. Goes around to power this. Throw that in my inventory. And this, usually land on this one, but sometimes likes to land on this pressure plate. And both, no matter which one it lands on, let me not step on that. It powers this redstone lamp, or redstone torch, off, which makes this one on, this one off, on, off, on, off, on, off. And lastly on, which then powers this piston, which 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 powers this redstone line. Why is that stone now? Good. Which powers this little line of redstone, which powers this piston, which powers this piston, which powers this piston, which I like pistons, which powers all these pistons to go off, make each other go off. All these little pistons, who I get to here, which I believe is the last thing, where it goes underground to this repeater, turns that torch off, and turns that torch off into this repeater, which I don't really need, but whatever. Actually I think I do, because I might turn on that piston, I believe. Anyway, which then powers the lamp, and this little note block, and after this note block is powered, this says the lamp is now on, or lamp now on. So that's what that is. This is what 2.5 hours with extremely slow internet does to a person who knows how to use redstone in Minecraft. That's all. See y'all later. You also, if anyone comments, I'll actually show you this little world thing that I'm making and all the silver that we're trying to go, but someone, two of the people, one of the 2 people I'm collabing with on the server got grounded. So, you know, that kind of sucks. We can't have the server yet. So yeah, that is all. See y'all later.